universe! Welcome to GMAT Tuesday. My name is Kevin, looking exactly how I usually look. Today, we're going to talk about official guide and specifically the reading comprehension section.
Here is the real Kevin. And yes, we are going to talk about the official guide, specifically the reading comprehension section. And we're actually going to look at a passage, the first passage in the official guide for questions number 1 through 4. It's on page 364 to 365. It is also, well, I should say, in this official guide. There are a couple newer official guides, but you will find the same passage in those guides as well. So this is going to be the first video in a series where we go through the questions. But first, we want to attack the passage and practice our active reading. So remember what it means to be an active reader. It means that you need to dive into the passage and think about 3 things. You want to focus on the main idea of the passage, the structure of the passage, and the author's tone and the author's purpose. As you read, just think about these 3 things, focus on those, and don't worry about the details. You're just trying to get a sense of what the purpose of the passage is, and with the structure, you're trying to get a sense of sort of the layout, to get a map in your head of the passage. You're not trying to comprehend everything that's there. That will eat up a lot of time. You're just trying to get a sense of where things are in the passage so that you can go back when you're looking at the questions to read the details and understand them then. And then finally, the tone. Remember, pay attention to the words that the author chooses when they are describing things in the passage. And then also pay attention to what the topic is and how the author talks about that topic. Where is the author focusing the conversation? Okay, so this passage is about 2 theories about schooling, not about learning, but about how fish group together. You find this out basically in the first paragraph. It's pretty well laid out. When you read the first paragraph, you get this introduction and learn that the author is going to talk about 2 types of theories that explain schooling. In the second paragraph, we get theory A, which is about fish grouping into schools to make them not visible. As you continue to read, you find in paragraph 3, this is a discussion of the critics of theory A, and then it leads into, or it ends with a mentioning of the confusion theory, which is theory B. Finally, in the 4th paragraph, we hear from people who are pro-confusion or agree with the confusion theory, and the confusion theory has to do with movement. What I tried to do in these slides or in these tablets is show you how little you can write. You can even write less than this when you're reading through the passage on test day. I like to briefly take notes just to cement some of the things that I'm reading in my head. I do know that plenty of students write a lot when they first start out, and then as they progress and read more and more, they start to write less and less, and that should be your goal. The more you study, the more you read, the more that you're actively engaging with the passage and taking notes, the less you'll need to write down. Finally, the tone of the passage is balanced-ish. It's sort of balanced. The reason I say ish, even though the author just presents these 2 theories, the author does tend to spend more time talking about theory B than theory A. So I noticed that, but in general, the author is just presenting these 2 theories. All right, that is it for going through the passage. In upcoming videos, we'll look at the questions. All right, be excellent to the universe.